Still 7-1 though for Michigan State. Landry back sets Witzel for the tip into the middle of the court. Was that a set play on the tip, or was that a Marin decision?
That was Marin's decision, but we do practice that also.
Right.
Because you could see the middle of that court wide open.
Well, and you've got Kester on the right side, who normally that player would cover that tip, and she's not very quick. So it's an excellent strategy on Michigan State's part to put it there, because she's not going to get to the ball.
Speaking of strategy, it's Jenny Rude out and Nikki Colson in now to serve. And she gets the ace. Betsy Spicer wanted to let that one go by, but it was in.
It's about time.
So Nikki Colson comes in and deals an ace. It's 8-1 Michigan State. Colson playing back row as Haddad will attack. Picked up by Ashton over to Landry. Here's a long set for Gustin, and down it goes. Spartans ahead now 9-1 in game 4. And the second timeout is called by Don Harden. So the freshman setter is into the game for Michigan State, but she is playing in the back row and serving, and she's been doing that for most of the month of October periodically. She did set in game 3 against Penn State last weekend, I believe.
Okay.
So we'll take a look at the Christy Landry career stats right now and see where she places. This is for single season, and you can see where she's going right now with her 2000 season. It's the 4th best assist per game average in MSU history. She's trailing herself there from her 1998 season. And of course, according to Bolton, Julie Pavlis.
My 2 favorite setters that I played with. Actually, I had the ability to play with all 3 of those setters.
Yeah, she's in great company there. Those are some outstanding individuals when it comes to setting.
Actually, I played with all those setters on that list.
Here's a look at the Nikki Colson ace. Betsy Spicer lets it go, but whoops, it was in. So she gets a point for her Spartans, and she is still serving now with a 9-1 lead. Illinois is out of timeouts in game 4. They've got a 2-1 lead and very long. That's twice now that an Illinois timeout has been followed by a service error.
And by both times by freshmen. Jenny Rude and Nikki Colson both.
This is nothing you can practice. It's all just going back there, taking a deep breath, concentrating, and just get the ball in. Don't even worry about trying to make an ace right now. Let's just get the ball in play.
Shadia Haddad serving. 9-1 deficit. Dumped by Christy Landry, but picked up by Illinois. So another opportunity now. This is Gustin, and they will not get it across. Or they will. They counted one of those as a block, I guess. So it is still alive, and Witzel. Great dig by Iserman now. Spicer. And this is Argabright, tallest player on either team into the game. Poked across by Ashton. Free ball as Kester pops it up for Iserman. She's going to go to Argabright. And Argabright cannot get the ball across. Number 11 just into the game is Lisa Argabright, a freshman from Louisville, Kentucky, standing 6'5". She is one of the 5 tallest players in Division I volleyball this year. 9-1 Michigan State as Amy Sibrinson now will serve. Spicer poking it across, free ball for Michigan State. Rude to Landry, back row attack by Hartley. Dug back across by Spicer. Gustin will pass to Landry and back to Gustin. There it is from the left side. 10-1 Michigan State.
Lydia Gard and Ann Kester were really blocking Sarah Gustin in the first couple games. I'm wondering if maybe fatigue has set in a little bit, because Ann Kester's vertical's gone from a little to
nothing,
to hardly any.
Sibrinson putting the ball into play. Quick set for Gard, and it counts.
That was nice. That was very nice.
Gard goes out, and Amber Lindner comes in. Spartans with a commanding lead in game 4. A dump and a joust, ball popped up. And 2 hits that time by Betsy Spicer, who had an idea. You could see her thinking about it.
She didn't know which one she wanted to do. She didn't know if she wanted to set it, or she didn't know if she wanted to hit it. So you kind of ended up with a little play between the mix of both.
Right. And a very short serve that time by Christy Landry. Another service error for Michigan State. Spartans had 13 service errors through 3 games.
I'm not sure what zone we're calling, but it must be a short.
They're trying to
serve short, and we're really
zone
missing.
3. But
yeah,
it's just working getting the ball over the net, guys.
Pomeroy, Rude picks it up. Landry over to Gustin, and an easy kill for Sarah Gustin. Side out Spartan.
It's a very nice attack because she's hitting it between where the setter is and where your back row player is.
Eisman sets up Spicer. Tough to stop her on the backside. Side out Illinois.